Hello guys, and welcome to the June 2014 room tour. I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these. It's been at least 2 or 3 months. People have been requesting them. I didn't really feel like doing it, but I finally found the time since I'm off work today because I had an appointment to go to do the video. So here it is. Here's just a quick pan around. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this like we always have. A couple of things have changed. I've gotten some more items. You know, the room has kind of moved a little bit, so yeah. So, starting where we always do, we have my whiteboard of stuff, and you can see I have, you know, the plant water log. Yeah, this has been up here for years, but you know, I have bamboo plants and other plants around the house and, well, the room. And if I forget to water them, they will die, so there's my solution right there. Kind of cheesy, I know, but there it is. Going over here, you know, my door. This has not changed in years, honestly. This has been the same for a long time. So, you know the drill. There's some jackets there. There's some other crap hanging there. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing about it right now. So, here we are. This hasn't, well, yeah, never mind. It's changed, but still the same bookshelf. This is the Z-Line Gemini bookshelf. A little bit. I also have the Gemini printer stand. The desk kind of fell to shit, so yeah, anyway, it's a nice bookshelf. It's served me well. This up here is kind of just like my, I don't know, contemporary whatever shelf. It's got a plant here. We have a photograph I took myself that's in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. We got some shells. We have a little Steve Jobs Apple doohickey. I've had this for years too. There is a hard drive platter, a random ass battery. Oh no, that's a Seagate 4GB micro drive. Nice. Back there's a bottle, a penguin, and a very burnt candle. Going down here, these two shelves are my Apple dedicated shelves. Up here we have boxes for non-iPhone things like my Retina display MacBook Pro, the Apple Care box, a couple of adapters for video, earpods, iPod Shuffle. You had an iPod Nano 4th gen there that doesn't work, an iPod Mini that doesn't work, and an iPod Video, or an iPod 4th gen, that also does not work. None of these work, they're just kind of display pieces. There we have an original iPod 1-amp USB charger. It does the exact same thing as the tiny ones we have now. It's not any more amperage or anything, so kind of, again, just a display piece. Lightning cable, and then behind this duster we have the iPhone 5S leather case, which I am using currently and I really like it. There is the computer duster thing. Here is a cactus, so there you go. And down here is my iPhone shrine, I guess. I have gained a few more iPhones. I can't remember what I did the last time or I can't remember how many I had the last time I did a video. So here you go. Here's an iPhone, the original 8GB iPhone. This one does not work. It needs a new battery. I have been lazy. I have not gotten the battery for it yet, but it just needs a new battery soldered to it, and it should theoretically function again. I think this is the one. Okay, yeah. I had 2 of these. One of them I bought for parts, and I kind of fucked it up. Anyway, moving on. There is an iPhone 3GS. Yeah, it's a little messed up. This thing is actually very messed up. It's got a cracked screen, cracked housing. It doesn't turn on anymore. Yeah, that was my friend's. He gave it to me for free just because, you know, it's kind of useless. There's an iPhone 3G, which also does not work. There is another iPhone 3GS 16GB, which does work. There's an iPhone 4 16GB, an iPhone 4S 16GB. These 3 work. And then here are the accompanying boxes. So, I have 2 3G boxes. One of them is kind of interesting. This is older. And it's bigger and it has iOS 2 on it, so this is more original than this one. Anyway, 2 3GS boxes, 4 4S, 5 5S. My 5S is over on my desk. I do not have an iPhone 5 yet. And then there is an iPhone 4 that was kind of gutted for parts for this one. So there you go. There is a complete tour of my iPhone shelf. Moving on, here's all my other cell phones. Yeah, I kind of went crazy a couple of months ago. Just started buying a bunch of phones. I've gotten all of these at thrift stores for $5 or less, except for this one and that one. The rest of them I got either for free or for very cheap at a thrift store. So yeah, you can see we have a very old Motorola phone, Nokia, all these are Nokias I think, and then over here some crap Metro PCS phone, the Samsung phone, that is a Galaxy S5 dummy phone, don't get your hopes up there people, I do not have an S5. There are 2 Dell PDAs, I have another Motorola phone, Samsung, more Motorola, these are all Motorola, there's some Razrs, Razr 2, there's a Crazer, there is another LG phone that works but it's cracked, and there is the Moto G 8 gig for Verizon. So, there's my other cell phone, you know, collection. It's kind of out of hand, but you know, whatever. Here I have some books, notebooks from high school. Wow, it's detecting that light bulb as a face. That's really funny. There is a little post office bank, which I keep coins in, but other than that, I don't really use it. Notepad, tape, stapler, all that extra crap I don't need. Here is the dog bed. Wow, I'm already 5 minutes in and I'm only like right here. That is, oh god. Let's move on. Dog bed, dog toys. There is a very large succulent plant. Another cactus down here. You can see it, there it is, on this little plant stand thing. Here we have my air purifier, my tower fan. Here we have my closet, and me. Hello? I look the same? Yes, I do. Yeah. American flag. Going in the closet, we have boxes, lots and lots of boxes. Oh, and I also have a crap load of old Intel LGA 775 processors, and then a bunch of server RAM. I also have an LGA 7075, 7070, okay, whatever. Cooler, I have a stack of Windows, CDs, a bunch of product boxes over there. Backpack, more boxes, you get the idea. Up here, more boxes, other computer parts, there are like some Pentium 2s up there. CD-ROM, I think there's a bunch of notebooks and shit in those bags. Power supply, a bunch of computer stuff up there, keyboards, mice, there's a little tin full of RAM and video cards and shit. iDogs, there's my dresser, has clothes in it. Other than that, moving on, well, I should probably leave this on actually. Excuse me. Here we have the other side of the closet, which doesn't look quite as good. As you can see up here, we have 2 speakers, more crap, clothes. Down there, we have my tripod and a bunch of other bull crap. You can see I have an Apple keyboard there. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of other bullshit over there that I really don't feel like mentioning. Wow, I'm swearing a lot in this video. Let's tone that down a little, shall we? Sorry, kitties. Moving on. Here is kind of the test bench setup I kind of redid last month. I have a keyboard, monitor, and a mouse right there. Another keyboard, that's PS2, that's USB. I have 2 computers, well I have 3. There's a Toshiba half-top right there. Here's the old AMD custom build, and then the Dell PowerEdge 2300. Moving on, messed up my antennas here. Here we have my router. This is a Linksys WRT54G. It's running DD-WRT, and it is acting as a wireless repeater. And you know, my neighbors mooch off my Wi-Fi because I'm a nice person, so they need this to get range over there. So there it is. Okay, moving on. Car pictures, computers, more cars, calendar. We have my retro neon clock. I like it. It's cool. Another car picture over there. Here is my bed. Wow, this video is getting really long. Here's my bed. We have, you know, a bed, a blanket, a Vornado fan, pillows, you know, all the standard stuff. Moving over here, these are usually where my textbooks go, but as you know, it's summer, so I don't have any textbooks currently. There are a couple working hard drives, a USB light. Here's a shitload of cables and other stuff. Don't really want to, you know, go through it. Moving over here, this is kind of the interesting one. I have a crap ton of laptops in here. You can see the 2006 MacBook Pro. We have 3 Dell Latitude D500s and 1 D600. And then we have an IBM ThinkPad 380XD. And then the chargers for said computers. So, yeah, they kind of just sit in there. I don't really have use for them. Moving on, we have a shelf full of stuff I don't really want to go through. You can use your eyes to kind of check that out. And there we have my 100-watt light bulb lamp, which I don't really use mostly. I only use it when I'm doing videos to make it lighter in here. Another set of stereo speakers, which I don't use. Here we have a little mold thing out of nuts and bolts, so it's supposed to be a dog, you know. Hello. Going over here, we have a giant piece of obsidian, a candle holder. There we have pencils, a little thingamajig. There we have a completely riced out version of my car. That's a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Over there we have, okay, that's kind of odd. We have a stapler, some motors, and some glass fluid thing. We have a Sony ICF C218 alarm clock. I got it for 12 bucks. Still the best $12 I've ever spent. Lip balm, nail clippers, a stereo splitter. That little box is a speaker. That's a mobile phone holder. I don't know why all that crap is piled there, but yeah, it is. Here we have my keys, you know, car keys. Yes, there's an Intel processor on my keychain. Other keys, stuff, there it is. Over here, we have a power strip for all of the stuff around. So there it is. I haven't really figured out how to cable manage that yet, but there it is. Moving over here, this is kind of like the secondary computer setup. I have my Power Mac G4, which is desperately awaiting a new power supply. And then we have the video card for the G4, because you can't really close it, because it's got an ATX Jimmy rigged power supply in it right now. I'm afraid it's gonna blow up, so I just took the video card out so it would close, and yeah. I'm waiting until the day where a PSU for this thing becomes very cheap. Tissues, going over here. Actually sit in my giant executive chair here while I go through this stuff. This is my iMac G4 17-inch. It's got a 1.25 gigahertz G4, and yeah, I did a video about this, so you can go ahead and look that up on your own time. Mac keyboard, Logitech mouse. No, this is not a Performance MX. If it was, I would be using it over there. This is just kind of a cheap Logitech wireless mouse. Over here we have vintage Apple floppy disks and a USB floppy drive. We have the remote control for my receiver down there. Going down here we have where my Dell Adamo 13 sits. I actually need to plug it in. It's kind of dead currently. Let's go ahead and do that real quick if we can't waste more video time. Who is this? This is my channel. Weird, do we do that around here? So there it is, Dell Adamo 13. There's a bunch of bullcrap in there. I was expecting it to all fall out when I opened it, but you know, that's cool. In here we have, you know, some stuff, files, various things that are kind of confidential. And finally, we come over to the cream of the crop. This is my desk. This is an IKEA Galant desk, if I'm not mistaken. It's a really good desk. It cost me like 200 bucks, and it's very, very solid. I really like it, especially since my previous desk was a piece of shit. So, there it is. There's the underneath my desk. I tried to clean it up as much as possible. So there you go. Let's go ahead and start up here, because this is the worst part. We have another shelf full of a bunch of cars, and you know, some parrots, because I used to be obsessed with parrots when I was like 10. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Here we have the overview. So I guess I'll start over here. Well, shit, I'll start in the middle. Here we have the centerpiece. This is my 15-inch late 2013 Retina display MacBook Pro. This is the 2 gigahertz i7 8 gigs of RAM base model. So yeah, I freaking love this computer. In front of it we have the Cooler Master CM Storm Quickfire TK. I love this keyboard. I've used it for a long time now. And as you can see, I type at crap mode, so it's all shiny, which is nice. So there you go, backlit, 6-key rollover. This is a great mechanical keyboard. Cherry MX Blues, by the way. Moving over here, we have my Rocat Savu, you know, USB mouse. There it is. This thing's like 4,000 DPI, I think. It's a real nice mouse, and it has a little glowy butt there. So yeah, I also use the mouse very heavily, so it's kind of shiny in some spots, as you can see there. But yeah, real nice mouse. I quite like it. Okay, I guess I'll go over my chair real quick. This is kind of random, but there it is. I got this at Staples, I think. No, Costco. I don't remember. It's a real nice chair. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sit in it while I go through the rest of this stuff. Except for back there, I kind of need to go back there, but yeah. Moving on, we have an LED light there. We have my 21.5-inch Asus VX228 1080p monitor. quite nice. I bought this monitor like a few weeks ago, I think, and I got it for about 150 bucks, so I'm really happy with this. 1080p is quite nice. Moving on in here, we have the Apple 85 watt MagSafe charger. So, you know, that goes to the MacBook over there. Here we have my 7-port USB 3.0 hub, because the MacBook Pro only has 2 USB ports, one on each side, so that wasn't working out. So I got one of these and I couldn't be happier. I have my hard drive, my keyboard, and my mouse plugged into this. So, and it's full USB 3.0 speed, which is really nice. Okay, now I have to stand up again. Damn it. Oh, by the way, here is a microfiber cloth and my 32 gigabyte iPhone 5S Space Gray. I really love this phone. I've had it for a long time, so. Okay, people with Harley motorcycles really kind of piss me off sometimes. Moving on, we have my Sony headphones. I used to use these wireless headphones, but they kind of suck, so I got these and I just hooked this up to a headphone splitter, one going to my speaker system and the other to these. So yeah, here are the things, you know, speaker splitter, and then I have 2 video adapters for my monitors. I have the Bose 151 environmental speakers here. Those are my 2 you know, speakers, and then I have a subwoofer under the desk. There is my WD 3 terabyte backup drive. I think it's called a MyBook. So yeah, that's a real nice drive. I really like it. I have Time Machine set up to back up once an hour, so it's pretty cool. There's another LED lamp, same as that one. There are 2 incandescent lamps right there. They have blue light bulbs in it, so at night when it's dark I can turn that off. Well, turn all these lights off and just turn these on, and it's kind of nice blue ambient mood lighting. So yeah. There are the headphones that I previously mentioned that I don't use. There is my other monitor. This is nothing special. I bought this when I built my custom built in 2012. It's a 20-inch 1600 by 900 Asus monitor. So I don't really use it that much. I kind of just use these 2, but you know, I put it there because 3 displays. 1, looks badass, and 2, it's good symmetry. So yeah. Going down here, we have Altoids mints. We have a tape dispenser. Another cactus. As you can see, I don't know why, but I like cacti. This one's pink, which is kind of cool. And then over here, we have my giant bamboo plant. We have my clean canteen, which contains water. Another LED lamp of a different style. A little 4-inch, you know, fan because it's summer and it's hot. And here we have, you know, my newest acquisition in terms of computers. This is my Lenovo ThinkPad X201. I use this machine at work and it's great. So there it is. On the side of the desk over here we have my computer bag, the Lenovo computer bag, which is obviously smaller. Then we have my work bag full of stuff. I guess I can show you guys a little bit. I have pretty much everything in here. I got Windows disks, my iFixit toolkit, flash drives, external hard drive, external optical drive. I have everything in this bag, so there you go. I don't know why this is here, but it's a candle holder, so there it is. And then, oh, obviously on the wall we have another car photo. We have the Apple bag that I got with my MacBook Pro when I bought it. And we have a periodic table of the elements on the wall. I think that just about covers it for the top. Let's go ahead and go down to the bottom. We have more wires and cables you don't really want to see. We have a trash can. Down there is my 100 watt Energy subwoofer, which I was told Energy is a subsidiary of Polk Audio, I think. So yeah. There's my Sony STR DH540, I think, AV receiver. So there it is, quite nice. There we have just a box full of random crap I don't really want to go through. It's just got a bunch of wires and stuff in there. Down there is another tool set. It's got like a soldering iron and stuff in it. There is the MagSafe adapter for my 2006 Mac Pro. In here, kind of file organizer. Got some stuff in here. Mobile phone repair kit. What else is in there? A bunch of microfibers over there. A tiny tripod. Oh, and there's some RAM right there. Other than that, oh, there's flashlights and SIM cards in the back and a ton of iPhone cases. So yeah. And then in here, just a bunch of random wires. Same story with this, and with a bunch of random bullcrap. you know, strung in between, so there's really nothing interesting to go over down there. But yeah, guys, there is the setup. Just go ahead and do another quick pan through. So yeah, glad you guys watched this long video. I'm going to hopefully do a little bit of editing magic with this, so probably not a whole lot, so don't expect it. But yeah, there you go. This video is very long. I'm going to end it now. Thanks for watching. Please come again.